Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella Africana, and in this video I will be showing you how I made this gorgeous beautiful kimono jacket. So let's get quickly into the video. So the first thing I did was to fold my fabric just like this. So after folding it, I begin to impute my measurements. So the first measurement we're going to impute is our neckline measurement. So I'm using 3 inches for the neck width. So I'll mark that down, and after marking 3 inches for the neck width, I'll use 1 inch for the neck depth. This is because I am cutting the front and the back at the same time. So I'll join the 2 points with a gentle curve just like this. If you have a curve rule, you can use a curve rule. So I use a freehand sketch to join it. And after that, I'll just get my scissors and then cut out the neckline. So I am not cutting out the shoulder in this particular kimono. So I'll just cut out the neckline just like this. I will also cut out the remaining fabric. I will cut it out immediately. So the width of this fabric is 15 inches. So I divided my bust by 4 and then I added extra 3 inches for allowance. So next I'm going to open up this, and also the length, guys, is 33 inches. So it is 33 inches long, and then the wideness is 15 inches and is folded into 4, just for clarity purposes. So you can see I'm confirming the measurement there. I have by length 33 inches. Next thing I'll do is to open up this fabric right here after cutting the neckline. So what I want to do now, I want to get the front piece so I can cut out the v-neck for the kimono. So I'm going to arrange it just like this, as you can see me do. So this is for the front part, the other side is for the back. So after arranging it very well, I'll then use my chalk to just create a V neck shape line just like this. And then I'll use my scissors. I begin to cut it out because I want to create the kimono neckline shape. So I'm cutting from the down part, from the hemline down to the top, as you can see me do. I'll follow through that V neckline, and then the front is ready. Next thing I'll do is to arrange it, and after arranging it just like this for you guys to see, it's already looking like a kimono. So next thing I'll do is to bring in this ankara fabric here. I want to use it to design the kimono, so I want to cut it out. So I'll measure 10 inches just like this. I have folded the ankara fabric because I want this strip, this piece right here, to be very long. So I'm going to cut out 10 inches because I want it to be on fold. So literally when I fold this, I'm going to have 5 inches. So just keep watching, you understand. So I'll be cutting extra 2 pieces of the 10 inches just like this because one won't be enough. So I'll be cutting this. I'll place this piece on it again and cut out another 10 inches. And when I'm done, I'll join all of this. So after joining it, then I went ahead to iron it. So guys, this is it. So when I was ironing the ankara strip, I folded it into 2, just like this. So giving me 5 inches. So now I will take it right side facing each other, and then I will place it from the hem of my kimono just like this. And then I will begin to pin it down. So I'm going to pin it all through. Another easy way to get your measurement to cut out this strip, just measure round of this side of your kimono and then use it to cut out your ankara strip. So I'm going to arrange it down to the back of the kimono, and when I'm done, I'm going to sew it with 1/2 inch. I will sew all through just like this, even to the back, with 1/2 inch. And then I'll cut off the excess. I'll do the same for the other side. So after stitching, this is what we have. You can see what it looks like. So it's looking so smooth. The next thing to do is to press it down with your hot iron. So there was no light at this point. That was why I was unable to iron it. So I'll bring in the other piece of the same ankara, and then I'm going to attach it to the bottom of the kimono. But before then, remember to sew one end, just like I did. Sew one end of the ankara. This is for the down part, and then turn it inside out. And after doing that, then arrange it very well. Place the side that you turned inside out. Place it at this edge, just like I did here, because I want it to have a good finishing. And then sew. This is for the bottom, and when you're done sewing, this is what it will look like. So do this for the back of the kimono and the left part of the kimono. And then for the center of the kimono, I cut out another ankara strip, which was 4 inches. So 4 inches, and then when I put it on fold, it is 2 inches. So the ankara strip for the center of the kimono would be smaller, so everything doesn't look exaggerated. So this is it. So I'm going to arrange it first. So before sewing in your center ankara, please remember to sew in the one for the bottom. Just like I want to pin it down first. Remember to sew in this one for the bottom before you sew in the one for the ankara. It makes it easier and neat. So next, I will now fold in the center piece of the ankara, the one of 4 inches that on fold is 2 inches, and then I'll begin to pin it down before I take it to my sewing machine and stitch it and show you all what it will look like. So after pinning this down, I will then stitch all through to the other end of the kimono. With 1/2 inch, I will just stitch it like this all through. So when I'm done stitching, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is it, guys. Our kimono is 80% done. I think what is left and very important is to press it down. But like I said, there was no light at this point. That's why I haven't pressed down mine. So you can see I have stitched down the sides. I've stitched down the down parts. And then I have stitched down the center ankara kimono strip. So you can see everything is set. The next thing I will do is to put in the pocket. So guys, if you're still watching at this point, please subscribe, please like and leave a kind comment. I do appreciate. Thank you, guys. So let's go ahead now to put in the pocket. For the pocket, I have cut out the orange fabric and it is 10 inches by 8 inches. So from the top of the kimono, I'll measure down to 18 inches. And I'm going to mark it down. So at this 18 inches mark is where we are going to place our front patch pocket. So I'll do the same thing for the other side of the kimono. I'll mark it down because you want it to be exactly at the same place. Not one pocket is down, the other one is up. So I'll mark the same 18 inches at both sides. And then I'll come in by 3 inches. So from the center front, I came in by 3 inches. So that is where I'm going to place the front pocket. So I'm going to fold in the side just like this. So I'll fold in the side and then place it on that 3 inches mark. As you can see, I'll fold in the other side just like this. And then I'll fold it down. And this is our patch pocket. But remember, I'll also add ankara to the top of this pocket. So I'll pin this down so I can illustrate it better. So when I'm done holding it down with the pins, just like this, I will then turn the pocket to the front. You can use a hemming gum to hold this down. That would be very perfect. If you have hemming gum, just use it to hold it down. And then I brought in this ankara strip just to design the top of the pocket. And so when I sew it, I'll sew it in with the pocket first. So I'm just illustrating here. I'll go to my machine to sew it in, and this is what it's going to look like. So remember to also stitch the top part of the ankara before joining. And then everything will start from the 18 inches mark. And then I'll sew round of the pocket, and we are almost done with this kimono. So once you have arranged everything, go ahead and stitch it round just like this with a matching thread, and it will look very nice. Remember to turn in the top part of that kimono. So this is it, guys. I am done stitching it in. So what is lacking right here is just to press it down with a very hot iron, and it's going to be looking so smooth and clean. So I can't do that now, but I'll do it later. So if you have all things being equal, I would advise that you should be pressing yours down while sewing to make it very neat. Both the sides, just iron everything while sewing. I can't do that right now. So that will be all. So for the final thing, I just came down by 11.5 inches, and then I will sew it down to the hemline with a matching thread. So the 11.5 inches that we left at the top there is for the sleeve, so I can put in my hands. And yes, guys, this will be all for this video. That's all for the kimono. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate. And onto that, please, I'll see you in my next video. So if this video was helpful, do let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. So just an addition, I made a very nice, beautiful matching short to pair with this, and it came out really, really nice. So if you haven't watched the video of how I made my shirt, it has two side pockets and with the side two front pocket with the side zip. It's a very beautiful and comfortable shirt. I have a very detailed video on how to achieve this. It's on my channel. You can check it out. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys. Love you all. Bye.